I was listening to Tim Keller earlier, and he was talking about how the same sun, with its heat, it melts wax, yet it hardens clay, right? So the same heat, it makes one thing melt, and the other thing, it turns hard, the wax and the clay. And he said, why is that? And he said it's because of the internal structure. The internal structure. And I bring this up because the trials of life, the painful things, the ugly things, the nasty things, the things that make us angry or sad or anxious or fearful or whatever it may be, whatever a certain trial can do to us, right? When they happen, they can either break us and we can allow doubts and fears and other things into our lives that control us, or they could push us into a more of a reliance and a closeness and more intimacy with the Lord. That's really our response to whatever the trial may be. And as I've said before, we're all going to have trials and tribulations and some things in our life that we wish didn't happen or we wish aren't happening right now. But J.I. Packer, he writes this: we should not therefore be taken aback when unexpected and upsetting and discouraging things happen to us now. What do they mean? Simply that God in his wisdom means to make something of us that we have not attained yet, and he is dealing with us accordingly. Perhaps he means to strengthen us in patience, good humor, compassion, humility, or meekness by giving us some extra practice in exercising these graces under especially difficult conditions. Perhaps he has new lessons in self-denial and self-distrust to teach us. Perhaps he wishes to break us of complacency or unreality or undetected forms of pride and conceit. Perhaps his purpose is simply to draw us closer to himself in conscious communion with him. And then he also writes, God's wisdom is not and never was pledged to keep a fallen world happy or to make ungodliness comfortable. Not even to Christians has he promised a trouble-free life. Rather, the reverse. He has other ends in view for life in this world than simply to make it easy for everyone. What is he after then? What is his goal? What does he aim at? When he made us, his purpose was that we should love and honor him, praising him for the wonderfully ordered complexity and variety of his world, using it according to his will, and so enjoying both it and him.